My question here is like, what are the different kinds of yoga? You said about your practice of yoga. So, what are the different kinds of yoga?
So yoga in itself does not have different styles per se. Right?
Okay.
It's the lineage that has different styles.
Okay.
So, okay, let's put it. Let me ask you this question. Let me ask you a counter question.
Uh-huh.
What do you think is the word yoga mean?
I personally feel yoga means stretching.
That's incorrect.
No? Yoga means moving your body according to a breath.
Incorrect.
No? Okay. I go
Let
on.
me let me go.
Yeah.
That's fine because that's how the pop industry or modern
Yeah.
world shows you.
Yes, right.
Yoga, the word yoga, actually comes from the root word yuk or
Yuk.
yoke.
Okay.
It just means union.
Oh, okay.
Union of yourself with the divine.
With the divine.
Yeah.
Okay.
The practice that I have, I can speak about that.
Uh-huh.
Right? There's so many other practices as well, right? Like for example, there is Kundalini yoga.
Kundalini. That's one big question that I have as well. Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh. I'll save it for the later.
And then there is Ashtanga yoga.
Ashtanga yoga,
Okay.
Kundalini Ashtanga.
Yeah, and from the later parts, right, you'll start seeing Paramhamsa Yogananda ji, right? He has something called Kriya Yoga.
Kriya Yoga.
Okay, and then afterwards came in Nada Yoga.
Nada yoga.
Yeah.
Can you give one sentence for each, like what it actually means? Do you know anything about it? Like basics. Like I know Kriya, is it?
Of it, the goal of everything is still the same.
Okay.
Okay, it's just that think about it this way.
Mhm.
I think this would be a pretty good example for it, right? Why do you eat? To gain energy, right?
Yeah.
But again, different recipes or different kinds of food, the purpose is still the same. You just have different flavors.
Yes, yes.
I
I
think
know
this
what
is
you're
something
saying.
like
It's like I mean, I was listening to a podcast. He says there's something called basic motive and superior motive. Like when you have sex, the basic motive is to have, like, to have fun, like and the ulterior motive is to reproduce. So basically, the ulterior motive stays the same. The basic motives like evolve based on what your body prefers or what you prefer.
exactly,
Okay.
exactly. And also when you think about it, right? So the legend of yoga goes so much more deeper and deeper into our understanding, right? This is from Sadhguru and yeah, the Isha Foundation,
Mhm.
right? So they have something called Isha Kriya Yoga.
Isha Kriya Yoga. Heard of it? Yes.
But at the end of the day, most of the things, right, that all the lineages say are still the same. They just have like a slight different variation in the postural practice or in the breath work or something of that sort. But then everyone is telling the same thing. Now, if you go to John Doe's yoga class for like a bigger booty, pardon me on that one, I can help you there.
So what about this Bikram Yoga? What is that?
Did you see the documentary
I
on
did.
Netflix?
I did.
Yeah, I think that explains it, right? Do I need to go more and further deeper into that? I